So, Councillor Kemp, is this report just a list of good intentions?
It's certainly a list of good intentions, but very ambitious intentions that we hope to see be delivered in Newcastle.
One of the things it talks about is a voluntary ban on single-use plastics. Is this going to make any real difference?
Well, ultimately, it can only be voluntary. We don't have the powers to enforce, but what we'd like to think is that every individual citizen has a role and responsibility to play. And I think obviously the business community, the community groups and the voluntary sector all should participate, and we'd encourage them to do so. We as a City Council will take our leadership role and commit to certain issues.
It talks about a voluntary ban on straws as well. What would you say to sort of pubs and restaurants in Newcastle who are sort of dishing out straws right now?
Just think of the damage. I'm sure most of them will have seen the television documentaries. I know that one pub chain in the city has actually banned them, and they did it for all the moral and environmental reasons. Just ask you, have you really considered what the damage you're doing by giving out those straws?
And finally, you talk about behaviour change. What message would you say to families who are trying to reduce their waste? What do they need to do?
I think just think carefully and sensibly, look at the packaging, look at the things that can be separated, make sure that the things that should go in the recycling bin goes in the recycling bin. Try not to contaminate. Put your residual waste into your green bin and your recycling into your blue bin. But just as much as possible, try just to create less waste. Where possible, don't buy things in mass packaging. It's not easy, I know, but don't buy 2 for 1 if you only need the one.